Picture a man who started with nothing and built an empire. That man is Richard Branson, and his book, Screw It, Let's Do It, Lessons in Life and Business, offers an insight into his adventurous spirit and daring approach to life. The heart of Branson's philosophy lies in his audacious attitude towards risks. For him, life is a grand adventure, a thrilling ride full of opportunities waiting to be seized. And it's this very philosophy that he encapsulates in Screw It, Let's Do It. The book isn't just a simple recounting of his journey from a dyslexic school dropout to a billionaire entrepreneur. It's a treasure trove of life lessons learned from the school of hard knocks. Branson's belief in the power of taking risks isn't just about making bold business moves. It's about having the courage to step out of your comfort zone, to venture into the unknown, to face the possibility of failure head-on and still press forward. It's about embracing the unpredictability of life and seeing every stumble, every fall, as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become stronger. The book is a collection of such lessons and experiences, both personal and professional. Branson shares his tales of daring escapades, like his record-breaking hot air balloon flights and his business ventures, from the creation of Virgin Records to the inception of Virgin Galactic. But it's not all about the highs. Branson also delves into the lows, the failures and setbacks that have shaped him just as much, if not more, than his successes. Through these stories, he imparts his wisdom and his mantra: to never let fear of failure deter you from pursuing your dreams. Because in his words, you don't learn to walk by following rules, you learn by doing and by falling over. Branson's philosophy, simply put, is to take the plunge, embrace the risks, and learn from the journey. As we dive deeper into his book, we'll uncover more about his unique approach to life and business, and perhaps find inspiration to adopt a bit of his daring spirit in our own lives. Branson's book is a treasure trove of insights, but there are a few themes that stand out. At the heart of Richard Branson's philosophy lies the importance of risk-taking. He famously said, "You don't learn to walk by following rules, you learn by doing and by falling over." He encourages us to dive headfirst into the unknown, embracing uncertainty and not being afraid of making mistakes. For Branson, risk-taking is not just a business strategy but a way of life. It's about challenging ourselves, pushing boundaries, and discovering what we are truly capable of. Equally important in Branson's world is the concept of learning from failures. He views failures not as setbacks, but as stepping stones to success. In his book, he shares numerous instances of his own failures and how they have shaped his journey. From failed business ventures to near-death experiences, Branson has seen it all. Yet he never let these failures deter him. Instead, he used them as lessons to improve and innovate, proving that every cloud indeed has a silver lining. Believing in oneself is another recurring theme in Branson's book. He emphasizes the power of self-confidence and self-belief, asserting that if you believe in your ideas, others will too. He writes, "Believe in your ideas and be the best you can be." However, it's not just about blind faith. Branson insists on the importance of knowledge and understanding, asserting that one must be fully aware of their strengths and weaknesses and the opportunities and threats that lie ahead. The value of fun and adventure in business is a theme that is uniquely Branson. His idea of a successful business is not just about making profits, but also ensuring that everyone involved has a good time. He believes that a fun, adventurous and exciting work environment fosters creativity and innovation. He often says, a business has to be involving, it has to be fun, and it has to exercise your creative instincts. Perhaps one of the most striking themes in Branson's book is his belief in the power of saying yes. Branson argues that saying yes opens up opportunities and possibilities. It allows us to grow, learn and experience new things. It's about embracing change and not being afraid to step out of our comfort zones. He argues, "I often say yes, then figure out how to do it later." Lastly, Branson has a distinct disdain for the status quo. He is a firm believer in challenging norms and conventions. He encourages us to question, to be curious, and not to accept things just because that's the way it's always been done. His motto, "Screw it, let's do it," perfectly encapsulates this spirit of rebellion and innovation. In Branson's world, it's better to say yes and learn on the go rather than waiting for the perfect moment. Branson's life is filled with fascinating stories, each with a lesson to offer. The man's audacity, charm, and never-say-die spirit have fueled many an adventure, shaping both his life and the Virgin Empire. One such adventure is Branson's daring hot air balloon escapades. The Virgin magnate, in true maverick fashion, attempted to circumnavigate the globe in a hot air balloon not once, but multiple times. These weren't just whimsical flights of fancy, but grand gestures that underscored his belief in challenging the impossible. The lessons from these high-flying episodes: have the courage to defy convention, embrace the unknown, and take risks. You might not always succeed, but you will grow and learn from the experience. Now let's bring our feet back to the ground and delve into a different kind of battle. Branson's fight against British Airways. It was an intense, high-stakes confrontation that saw Branson challenge a monolithic competitor. British Airways played hardball, leveraging its size and industry dominance, but Branson was undeterred. He fought back with wit, grit, and a shrewd understanding of public relations. The Virgin boss eventually emerged victorious, demonstrating the power of resilience and the importance of standing up for your business. The lesson here? Don't be intimidated by larger competitors. Use your agility, creativity, and passion to your advantage. Finally, we turn our attention to the birth of Virgin Atlantic. A chance encounter with an airline cancellation led Branson to charter his own plane, offering a ride to stranded passengers for a small fee. This impromptu venture sparked an idea. Branson saw an opportunity to disrupt the airline industry, and he seized it despite having no prior experience in the sector. The inception of Virgin Atlantic was anything but smooth, with skeptics aplenty and challenges at every turn. But Branson's tenacity, combined with his knack for spotting opportunities, proved instrumental in the airline's success. The lesson here? Don't be afraid to venture into unfamiliar territory. Embrace opportunities, trust your instincts, and be prepared to work hard. Each of these stories showcases a different facet of Branson's multifaceted persona. They highlight his audacity, his resilience, his knack for spotting opportunities, and his readiness to dive headfirst into the unknown. But more than that, they illustrate his guiding philosophy: the screw it, let's do it attitude. It's a mindset that encourages risk-taking, defying convention, and pushing boundaries. It's about embracing life's adventures, learning from your experiences, and never, ever backing down. Each story is a testament to Branson's tenacity, his willingness to challenge the norm, and his belief in the power of a screw it, let's do it attitude. So, why has this book struck a chord with so many people worldwide? Well, it's quite simple. Richard Branson's Screw It, Let's Do It is a beacon of audacity in a sea of caution. It's a compelling call to arms, an invitation to jettison our fears and embrace the exhilarating world of risk and opportunity. The themes of risk-taking, self-belief, and adventure that weave their way through the book resonate deeply with a broad audience. Who doesn't yearn for a life less ordinary, a life filled with vibrant experiences, bold decisions, and the thrill of the unknown? Branson's book is a clarion call to those who dream of such a life. It's a manifesto for the mavericks, the dreamers, the adventurers, and the believers. Branson's unconventional approach to business and life provides a refreshing counterpoint to the cautious, measured steps we're often encouraged to take. He urges us to leap, to soar, to chart our own course. This isn't about recklessness, it's about calculated courage, about understanding the risks and rewards, and then making the decision to plunge headfirst into the adventure of life. In our world, hesitation often reigns supreme. We're taught to avoid risk, to play it safe, to follow the well-trodden path. But Branson challenges this worldview. He offers a different perspective, one where risk is not feared, but embraced, where the status quo is not accepted, but questioned, where the ordinary is not settled for, but transcended. This book has had a broader impact because it inspires us to believe in our capabilities, to trust our instincts, and to have the courage to pursue our dreams. It encourages us to view life as a grand adventure, to seize opportunities with both hands, and to live each day with a sense of purpose and passion. In a world where we often fear to take the leap, Branson's Screw It, Let's Do It serves as a powerful reminder of what we can achieve when we dare to take risks, embrace adventure, and above all, believe in ourselves.